All right, we are live and in living color, folks.
Happy Friday to those who believe Fridays are happy.
Right, to those who believe Fridays are happy, and who started that? Who started those lies? Probably somebody who is a capitalist, because Friday is just another day.
Well, definitely not someone who works in advertising. I can tell you that much.
They didn't start it? You don't think so? Because that sounds like good marketing to me.
It's Friday's worst day of the week sometimes.
Mmm.
Just because there's so many things to prepare for in the future, things that you're trying to prepare for next week and the week after that. And now it's like hustle time because this is the deadline for the next couple of weeks. So Fridays are not always easeful.
Yeah, like it's just a regular day. Stop with the fry. Yay! Stop. Ain't nothing yay about it.
I mean,
Unless Kanye dropped his album finally, and I didn't hear anything about that.
it'll definitely be Friday when, the day has concluded. But at what frustrates me is at the top of the day, people are like, Happy Friday. Is it happy yet? It's
Right.
not happy yet.
And it
It
ain't
wasn't.
happy hour.
Exactly. Now that is a happy Friday.
Right. All right, y'all. Welcome to Weeknights. This is the show that happens. What? What's wrong?
Sorry, I just heard like a big bang and I didn't know what it was. But please carry on. This is Weeknights.
This is Weeknights. We're 5 nights a week. 5 nights. We were 5 steps.
What a jam.
Sorry, I stole your sauce. You're the one that sings up here.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Anyway, this is Weeknights. We're 5 nights a week. We
Mm-hmm.
come up here and tell you all the goings-ons of the entertainment industry.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Friday and there's some things going on.
Yep.
But first, let me ask you a question.
Ask me something.
If microplastics are all in the meat and the alternative meat, does that mean we should all stop eating all the meat and the fake meat?
Well, I've always said that I don't
You
understand.
like a little bit of plastic in your meat?
No. I've always said that I don't really understand alternative meat. And it's not to say that I don't ever dabble in that, but I don't understand it. Like if our goal is to not eat processed food,
That's a different goal than not eating meat.
okay. A lot of people say that they go plant-based because they don't want to eat processed food. And then they turn around and eat alternative meat, which is
Oh,
very
well then,
strange to me.
yeah, no, that
Because
is
if your
strange.
issue is processed food, you're still eating processed food.
Right. You are correct.
So
But you
that's
didn't answer
always
the question.
been my confusion. I don't know because I like to eat meat. So and
I've just been pondering about that.
like I said, I even dabble in the alternative meat sometimes. So it's like I never know what the right thing to do is. What like we've been eating trash all our lives. You
All our
know,
lives.
we've been using products on our bodies and in our bodies with chemicals in it that we probably should not be putting anywhere close to our bodies. So
That's
at
true.
this point, we are starting out at a deficit as far as I'm concerned. And
Yes, we are.
I'm not saying that we should seek out things that are bad for us, but I
Right.
also feel like how intense should we be about all of these things? First of all, and I got to be honest with you, I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that means. What did you say?
Microplastics?
Microplastics? I honestly don't really even know exactly what that is. So can we start there?
Teeny tiny plastic.
Okay, so that's what I kind of thought. I heard plastic, and that was enough for me. But
It's
you know,
enough for me too. And if
good.
I'm wrong, y'all can put it in the comments. But I even hearing plastic make me feel like, why is there plastic in my food and in my mouth and in my body?
Right. Yeah.
No bueno.
I assume that I'm not eating plastic when you know, when I eat food, but apparently maybe I am. I remember that one time though that I did swallow a piece of hard plastic. I did.
Got it.
You know
All right.
those. I was gonna tell you,
No,
but
no,
you don't want to know. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Do you remember? Do you remember back in the Disney before there were all these Stanley tumblers and these fancy?
no, keep going. That was good. I just wasn't ready for that. I didn't know you was going to bust shots at the Stanleys.
Before there were all these Stanley tumblers. I didn't say anything bad about Stanley. I just said before there were all these fancy tumblers like Stanley and Awala and all of the other ones that people are buying now. And before there were metal tumblers and all, whatever. There used to be like these hard plastic water tumblers. It was just
Yep.
a hard plastic, and it had the plastic scrunchy straw. It was like a big straw. It was usually a big tumbler,
Bendy
and
straw.
it was a bendy straw. It had the straw cover on it. They used to make them in all these cute fun colors. I remember my mom would buy tons of them because we would go to the beach during the summertime, so she would buy tons of them so we could. Now, here was the drawback of having these tumblers. When you stuck the straw in, the straw, for whatever reason, by design, it was defective. Like, they were all like this, though, where you pushed it in, and sometimes you had to really push it in hard, and it would break a piece of the hard plastic. And one day that happened. I took a sip of my drink, and a piece of plastic went right down my throat.
Mm.
And I'm still here, guys. I'm still
So
here.
it's so long way to answer. F it. Keep eating the plastic in your food.
I'm not supporting putting plastic in your food or eating food that has plastic, but what I am saying is that yes, we should be kind to our bodies and we should take care of ourselves and eat things that are good for us. But I mean, sometimes your meat gonna have a little plastic in it. That's just the reality of the situation.
Yikes.
That's our sad reality, I think. But
There it is, folks. And let's introduce ourselves 20 minutes into the pod.
right.
Boom.
Well, I am.
I
No. Oh.
No, please. I was
You.
about to say I'm here with. That's all I was gonna say.
Well, I am Dash, aka the King of R&B, and you are now rocking with the best.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I tried something different today.
I see that. I see that.
Mm-hmm.
And I am JD, aka He Who Pods. Soon I'm gonna start doing like he did in the show and just give initials. That was my favorite part of Loki season 2.
HWP.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. He said, what you thought I was just gonna die? That's what you thought? You thought I was just gonna let her kill me? You thought that was just gonna be the end of what he said? He who remained HWR?
HWP.
When he said HWR, I was crying. I said, did this guy just say HWR? I'm telling you that's gonna be my next thing.
It's hard to
It's gonna
believe
be
that.
the third alias. It's gonna be JD, he who pods, and then just the initials. That's it.
HWP. It's hard to
Yep.
believe that same man might be going to jail soon.
Well, if and when sentencing happens, we'll report on it. But we got other stuff with other Hollywood people to talk about.
Yep. That was why I said that because I was trying to
And
serve
we
it up
here.
to you. I was
We
trying to,
here. We here. I mean, I saw it.
I said, oh,
I
this is
seen
a
what you did.
perfect segue. Okay.
I seen I seen Let me get the specs because I want to read something real quick
Oh
here.
my goodness. I don't know how I feel about you being so excited about this topic.
I
Tell
just
me.
would like to
Uh-huh.
read the definition of indictment
All right.
because people get confused when these legal
I
matters
agree.
start happening.
I agree. I agree.
I mean, I'm not trying to be a McAsshole here, but people get confused when these things start coming out, all these legal beagle terms, and it's like, all right, but what does this really mean, though?
No, you're right. Go
So,
for it.
according to Oxford, it says North American definition, by the way. I didn't know there was another definition for another place, but it says a formal charge or accusation of a serious crime.
Okay.
There you go. Let's get one more. I like to do more than one if that's okay.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like, see, this is why you got to go to the Merriam-Webster's. They hook you up.
Mm-hmm.
Merriam-Webster says indictment, a noun, by the way, a
Thank you
form.
for that. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you want grammar, you get it here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
a formal written statement framed by a prosecuting authority
Okay.
and found by a jury,
Uh-huh.
such as a grand jury,
Okay.
charging a person with with an offense.
Okay. So you want to go ahead and tell us who was indicted since you've now schooled us
Well,
on what an indictment is?
there happens to be. Oh, I don't need the specs for this, right? Or do we need to read the?
Nah.
You don't need to.
What you
No
want
more
to
reading.
charges? What do you
No,
want?
no, no. It's fine. We can just listen. Alec Baldwin.
Uh-huh.
Why you why you reacted like that though? You know what
I
I'm
said,
saying?
uh-huh, I'm letting you talk. What do you mean?
I said Alec Baldwin. You said, uh-huh.
This news, and I really don't understand why. I don't have
He,
any beef
he
with
shot and killed a woman.
All right. I don't have any beef with Alec Baldwin. Yes, this story is egregious. I'm just saying, like prior to this thing happening, I didn't have any problems with Alec
Oh,
Baldwin.
I didn't have any problems with him
But
either.
the way the way you'd be like, yeah, it's like okay.
A white
Um,
man, a rich white man, killed a Spanish woman. No? Ain't that the story here?
that's the story.
I'm sorry. Let me not say a Spanish woman. Let me say a Latino woman. Uh, an Afro Latino was killed by a rich white dude. This is like a big deal.
It is a big deal. I'm not saying that it's not a big deal.
And
Not at
so
all.
I'm excited that at least he's being indicted. He's being charged. We're going to see what's up.
For a second time.
Listen, new evidence. You know what I'm saying?
What is the was there new evidence? Is that what it is?
I believe so.
What is the new evidence? So
You see,
okay,
you
so
you
so
you, you ask. Let me now. You're gonna make me get the specs
So
back.
let me
I
ask this
mean,
question though. I think this is the
ask
question. Is this
ask me.
was this an accident? Is this what is he being charged with? That's the question. Is
Of
it involuntary manslaughter?
involuntary manslaughter.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
No, we about to
So
find out
he
right now.
didn't so he didn't mean to kill her, but he killed her. Is essentially what he's being accused of.
Oof, New York Times is a little slow with it. They didn't put it out till 11 minutes ago. Who you like? You like CNN? You like Vulture? You like Variety?
I mean,
You
any
like
of the
Fox News?
no. But any of the previous ones were acceptable.
All right, let's go to Variety. Why not? I keep laughing. My headphone is gonna fly right out my
Like
ears.
Fox News? No.
Fair,
No.
fair and balanced. Yeah, fair and balanced. All right. It says here, according to Variety, Alec Baldwin indicted on manslaughter charge. Oh, that's a little
Right,
different.
because
But maybe
manslaughter
not. Maybe
involves
not. It's a headline. It's a headline. Let's read a little
right,
bit
but that's
because
why I
they.
want to be clear about what they're saying he did, because
Hmm.
there's a difference between voluntary manslaughter and
Yeah,
involuntary.
yeah, absolutely. No, no, you are absolutely right.
And when you
My
spoke,
le-
you said
my
he
my
killed a
legal
woman.
beagle co-host.
I don't know anything. Listen, I had an LSAT book a long time ago, and I never took the test, so
You got further than me.
that's all I got.
You got further than me. Okay, it says here Alec Baldwin has been indicted on charges of involuntary manslaughter as prosecutors once again seek to hold the actor accountable for the onset death of cinematographer Helena Hutchins. Baldwin, 65, was initially charged in the case in January 2023, but the charges were dropped 3 months later after Baldwin's defense team raised questions about whether his Colt 45 was functioning properly when it fired. Hutchins was preparing to film a scene with Baldwin at a ranch near Santa Fe, New Mexico in 2021 October when the gun went off. Baldwin has maintained that he did not pull the trigger. If convicted, Baldwin faces up to 18 months in prison. Quote, "We look forward to our day in court," said Alec in a statement on Friday. Two special prosecutors
Okay.
sent the gun for further forensic testing last summer. So here comes the new evidence. Their experts reconstructed the gun, which had been broken during FBI testing.
So the evidence was tampered with in a way, like or the
Raises
evidence was obstructed.
raises eyebrow
Uh huh.
for the
Okay.
people listening but not watching.
So what is the
Hold
new
on,
evidence though? Oh,
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
okay. Because you
Uh, what's up? You want to fight on a Friday? That's what you're saying? I'll get Alec Baldwin to not pull the trigger. Okay. All right. I'll try to make it a fun Friday. I'm sorry. Too serious. Too serious. All right. Back to being serious. Their experts reconstructed the gun, which had been broken during FBI testing, and concluded that it could only have been fired by a pull of the trigger.
mm, okay. Okay. That's okay. Got it now. A pull of the trigger.
Quote, "The fatal incident was the consequence of the hammer being manually retracted to its fully rearward and cocked position followed at some point by the pull or rearward depression of the trigger," the report concluded. Although Alec Baldwin repeatedly denies pulling the trigger given the tests, finding and observations reported here, the trigger had to be pulled or depressed sufficiently to release the fully cocked or retracted hammer of the evidence revolver.
So is
End
the point
quote.
here? Okay. So is the point here that he lied about pulling the
The
trigger?
point here is that his defense maintains
Uh huh.
that he never pulled a trigger.
Okay.
And the test of the gun being put back together
Saying
is
that he
saying
has to
it
have
could
pulled it.
only have been fired if he pulled the trigger.
Interesting. So it looks like he may have lied. There's a possibility he lied.
And if
Allegedly.
he lied and they got the evidence, you're going to the slammer.
Yeah. I mean,
That's it.
we'll see.
And honestly,
He's a white man in Hollywood. I don't. I don't know.
that's true. That's
So
true. I was going to say 18
community
months is
service.
nothing for taking a life.
Agree, but he'll probably do 18 months of community service. To be honest. So
I don't disagree, but
you know,
I think he has to have his day in court,
of
and
course.
that has been my stance, which is why I'm excited that he got to go to court.
Hmm.
Because the truth is, we just spoke about Jonathan Majors having to go to court.
Of course.
And so it should be the same for the other person. Yes, he's older, more established, and more wealthy. Whoop de doo. I don't care. Someone died.
Right.
There should be an investigation and a trial to see what the hell really happened.
Of course. No, I
Just
agree.
just just him saying, "Hey, I ain't pulled that trigger." That does nothing for me.
Well,
Bill
that's not
Clinton went on
sufficient. But
national TV and said, "I did not have sexual relations with that woman."
right. But
And
it's
that was the president.
all right. Yes, that's true. But
If the
it's
president could lie on national TV, Alec Baldwin could lie too. I'm shutting up now. Your turn.
oh, thank you so much.
Clutch his pearls.
Uh-huh.
When you be long winded, I just be quiet and let you get your shit
But
off.
I thought you kept pausing like like you were done, so I kept starting to say something, and then
All right. My bad. My
all I
bad.
was going to say was
And another thing. No, I'm just kidding.
all I was gonna say was that it's no, it's insufficient. If if they were able to test the gun and see that the trigger must have been pulled, then now we don't have enough information to say, he didn't do this, right? So
That's right.
then yeah, then he has to have his day in court. I have no qualms with that. Yeah, I don't have any qualms with that. Like I think it's a really unfortunate situation. I could totally
Of
see
course.
somebody actually physically pulling the trigger and then out of fear or out of concern for what the consequences might be, saying that they didn't. Um,
Right.
but the problem with science and mathematics and,
What's today's mathematics?
it's just you can't make it up. Like it doesn't. That's not how it
Well,
works. It's based on fact. So and being able to prove a hypothesis or not. So it's yeah, but I guess we'll see what happens now.
right.
I had
And
forgotten
listen.
about this, to
Oh,
be
I'm sorry.
honest.
Go ahead. Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. I had forgotten about this story, to be honest.
Uh,
And no, we should never forget about people who have lost their lives, but just the whole story in general wasn't on my radar. So when I saw this today, I was like, oh my gosh, I kind of thought that this whole thing was over, and it ended up where it did, and that's it. But apparently not. So it remains to be seen how this will turn out.
right.
Yeah.
No, listen, and I'll just the last thing, and we can move on. Um, if it turns out that he didn't do, he didn't pull the trigger, and it was some freak accident, then hey, he should go free, and that's it. But we gotta, it remains to be seen. He gotta have his day in court. We gotta see what is said by eyewitnesses and the evidence
Yeah.
and the experts, like any other trial. And so, if he's innocent, then cool. My stance, just because I know I started off very strong, is my stance is simple. He got to go to court, and we got to see what's up. That's all.
Mhm.
If I killed somebody right now by accident, they would put me in court and say, okay, we got to see what's going on. Where the eyewitnesses at? Where's the testimonies? Let's get some legal experts. All of the above.
Oh,
So
yeah, I agree.
just,
Yeah.
that's it. Let's
All right,
move on.
let's move on. Let's move on to somebody else who was accused of something recently.
Hello, is this thing on? I'm
Yep.
sorry. I'm sorry. What?
Yes, it
I'm
is.
sorry.
Yes.
More. You said more
It's
accusations. Is that what you
well, it's
said?
not more
That is it.
accusations, but
No, I'm playing.
so Diddy.
The D, the I, the D, the D, the Y, the D, the I, the D is Diddy. My bad.
Hold up.
Hey, there you go. Thought I was by myself on the ledge. You know what I'm saying? I was,
A little bit. I didn't know what to do.
you know,
It's complicated right now. Um,
complicated and convoluted.
yes, but we're not here to talk about that today. Today, we're just going to talk about the fact that Diddy got nominated for a Grammy,
Yep,
Best Progressive R&B Album,
that's right.
and Diddy has declined to attend the Grammy Awards.
Yes, he has.
Obviously, all of the news outlets are saying that it's because of his recent allegations, which makes sense to me.
Yeah,
But um,
same.
but what do you think? Like, do you think that he should attend or not?
So I could argue both sides.
Okay.
So how about you argue your side, whatever that is, and I'll argue the other side just for good content.
Or how about you just tell us what you think? How about that?
On one hand, I could totally see where Diddy comes in and says to critics, hey, I told y'all I was gonna make a dope album, and I've made a dope album. So much so that it is Grammy nominated. And if he doesn't want to dance across the stage and perform, then he doesn't have to. Although I'm sure that's what the Grammy wants. And I'm sure that's what the people want to see who are fans of Diddy and everything he does. But he could perform, he could not perform. I think that's one side. I think the other side is there's a lot of legal stuff going on
Mhm.
behind the scenes, and there's rumors of a ton of legal stuff coming, which maybe we'll get into next week. And maybe it's best to hide out until, everything cools down because I'm hot in these streets and not in a good way. So I could also see that path where it's like, hey, listen, Grammy nominated for the first time in years and years and years. Awesome. Probably gonna win the category. I don't know the other nominees, but Diddy is probably the biggest person in that category as far as name and celebrity power. But
It's funny
so
you
yeah,
say
I could.
power. I said it's funny you say power because 50 Cent has been trolling him and telling him it's fine, you're not gonna win anyway.
Oh, well, 50 likes to troll.
Oh yeah.
And 50 has been very vocal since these allegations came out about Diddy and some of the things going on. So that's not surprising. But just focusing on Diddy, I could see both sides. I could see where, hey, listen, I told y'all I didn't do any of those things.
Mhm.
I have not been put on trial. I am innocent until proven guilty. I'm coming to the awards. I'm going to come with Carisha and whoever else I feel like it on my arm. I'm going to be there looking fly. And I might even dance on stage a little bit just to remind y'all who I am.
Mhm.
But I could also see the other side where I was asked to step down from the company. I got a lot going on and it's not good. I'm going to lay low. So I see both sides.
Shout out to Nate Dogg. Um,
He better lay low.
I agree. Well, you said multiple things. I agree that he should lay low. Whether it's true or not, I think the best course of action, in my opinion, right now, is to kind of fall off the radar a little bit. I don't think that it means you need to hide and cower, um, but I do think it means that a reset is necessary. I think that
Hmm.
a lot of people have a weird taste in their mouth right now when it
Right.
comes to him. The fact that they settled so quickly never meant that he didn't do the things he was accused of. It just meant that they settled quickly. It
Right.
could There could be a lot more to the story that we don't know. There could
Right.
be um, those allegations could be absolutely true, and this was an effort to make them go away. So whatever the real truth is, I think that so much has happened in the last couple of months, and so much has been said
Right.
that you almost have to palate cleanse the public a bit if you're going to continue to be the public figure that you are. I don't
Yeah.
think you get to continue to walk the streets in the same way that you were walking them and expect for no one to ever have a thought, or for there never to be a whisper or maybe thoughts out loud, because
Yeah.
the internet exists, right? So it's
It
not
sure
just
does.
whispers. It's very much, I'm sure, if he, let for argument's sake, let's say he did accept the invitation to attend the Grammys, went to the Grammys and won the award. I don't know. I don't know who the other people in the category are, but I wonder if he was nominated because of the way award season, or the way um, the dates fell. And I wonder if he hadn't been nominated prior, would he have won? Would he have been nominated at all, considering his legal issues? Because there's a cutoff for that consideration.
Yeah.
And just because, we're just finding out about the nomination doesn't mean that the nomination just happened. So it could very well be that these votes were already put in before the allegations came out against him, which, you can't really, I mean, you can, but you can't really backtrack, right? And if that's the case, then I could totally see them not giving him the award on purpose and just being like, well, we nominated him because that was what we were supposed to do, but we also don't want to really highlight him or feature him. That could be a possibility as well. So I think, I know I'm saying a lot and I'm rambling, but I think staying away for a while, or at least letting that initial shock and discomfort that the public felt and is feeling about him, letting that wear off a little bit, letting the stink come off of him a little bit, I think is necessary, one way or the other. Um,
Hmm.
I do believe that if he has done the things that he's been accused of, there will be a day where he's not going to be able to run from it anymore. I don't know what day that will be, and I don't know what story it'll be, but I think all those things considered, yes, sit your ass down, go watch it on television at home with your loved ones, and keep it quiet for a little while. It doesn't, because when you think about something um, as challenging as sexual harassment and um, sexual assault, it's not. It doesn't just disappear out of people's minds like that,
Hmm.
and maybe not ever at all.
Hmm.
Um, but it's so sensitive that it's almost like you have to be able to you have to create distance if you want your career to, like, just from a business perspective. I've never been in PR, but I would imagine your PR person is not like, because coming out and being like puffing out your chest and getting on the red carpet and having that smug look on your face could just look like that, you being arrogant and feeling like you're above the law. So, because people may take it that way. People may say, oh, he showed up, really, and he's there and he's smiling and he's cheesing and he's going to Clive Davis's pre-party and he's having a good time and this and that. And a lot of the people who believe what he did, or what he's accused of doing, whether he did it or not, will probably say, look at him out there being arrogant and, powerful, one of those people who just comes out and, basically spits in your face and behaves badly because they can.
Got it. The nominees are, this is a Rolling Stone list, by the way. So if it's wrong, holla at Rolling Stone. Um, Progressive R&B, you got SZA for her album SOS. Janelle Monáe, The Age of Pleasure. Daniel Caesar, Never Enough. Kali Uchis, Red Moon in Venus. I don't know if I pronounced that correct. Uh, Diddy, The Love Album, Off the Grid. Oh, and then just ads. So I guess that's the category.
I don't think Diddy's winning that category.
I mean, I would assume SZA got that in the bag, but
I
Janelle Monáe also had an amazing album and an amazing year.
I was gonna say
So
this or Janelle Monae. I don't see
yeah,
Diddy
I don't
that
think
at
I don't
all.
think Daniel Caesar or Diddy have a chance in that category. So yeah,
Yeah,
probably better to sit this one out.
yeah. I don't know. I just, there's a lot of ways you could take his attendance, and there's a lot of ways that you could take his not showing up. So, and people will interpret.
I'm gonna have some water. Let me alley oop the next topic to you.
Okay.
What, you had more on Diddy? I thought that was.
I was in the middle of a sentence, but it's
Oh, all
fine.
right, go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, it's okay. We can move on.
I thought we spent a lot of time on Diddy. I was. Just trying to hit them with the wrap it up box, Dave
Okay.
Chappelle style. No, but finish your thought, please.
I don't even remember my thoughts. It's okay. Um, but yeah, you had some water, like Tyla. Tyla has gone platinum.
But is it the album
I think
or
it's
the song?
I think it's the song.
Because what's her album called?
Is her
I
album
don't
called Water?
even know. I don't
Um,
know. Let's find out. Let's let's spec it one more time. Because I don't want to be Larry Squint up here.
right. But yeah, Tyla's doing her thing right now.
Oh, wait, but is it? It's saying it's a single. Why
All
is
right.
it a
Well,
single?
then the song went platinum.
Well, it's saying 5 songs were released on December 1st of 2023
Hmm.
called called Tyla?
So maybe it was self-titled.
I guess so. I guess it's the self-titled EP.
But what went platinum?
Then the song went platinum if that's the case, because the project is called Tyla.
Okay. Oh yeah, she was.
It's Water, Truth or Dare, Butterflies, On and On, Water remix featuring Travis Scott. I don't know why I said squat.
The only On and On I know is by Erykah Badu.
And maybe this is a rendition of it, who knows?
I don't know. I honestly haven't sought out any additional music outside of Water. So, um, but she
Yeah.
seems to be very talented. So good for her. That's exciting for her.
I'm
Um,
I gotta be on. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
no, that's you. Go ahead.
I gotta be honest. I thought it been went platinum. I'm shocked it took this long. It's a really, really popular song. Like
Very popular.
this, I mean, the numbers gotta be off the hook. But maybe with streaming and the new rules, maybe that's why. But
Yeah.
there's 3 different versions of Water up here.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the first one, I don't know. One of them has 346 million streams and counting. I'm not going to say the whole number, but it's above 346 million.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one that has over 8 million.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the remix, which has over 25 million. I don't, I thought it had been went platinum. I mean, it's saying the original song came out July 28th, 2023. That sounds about right, but I'm a little shocked. I'm not hating. I mean, I thought it been went platinum. Congratulations to Tyla and her team who are
Good for her.
clearly doing a great job, but I'm shocked it just now went platinum. I'd have thought that been happened.
I honestly don't really know how long it takes for a person typically to go platinum, or how So,
It used to be just a million. Platinum used to be a million record sales.
oh well, I guess
But
it's
that's what I'm saying. Maybe they keep changing the streaming rules, so maybe that's why. I
yeah,
don't know what the new rule dictates. Maybe that's something to look up and come back with another day. But
yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of streams.
That's a lot of streams.
I mean, how many streams it takes to go platinum? And maybe that's what I need to find out. But wow,
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm just shocked. Honestly, I thought that record is out of here. Like everybody knows that record.
it plays everywhere. It plays on the radio.
Yeah,
It's
at
trending
Target.
all over TikTok. well, well, good for her. Good for her. She over there
So
playing
many
the track. Good
SKUs.
for her. Yep. So many SKUs.
Oh my
Excuse.
gosh.
Let me listen to Tyler and pick up a TV at the same time.
Exactly. And some water. Why not?
Some
Get you a
water,
case of water.
paper towel, some dish
Everything.
soap. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All of that. What you like to say? All of the things.
All of the things. You know it. But
That's
yeah,
right.
I'm happy for her. Good for her.
Have you heard the remix with Travis Scott?
Yes, I have.
What you think about that remix?
I don't think about it.
Good answer. Good answer.
No.
Listeners, viewers, we thank you for being here. And don't forget to tell a friend about the show if you enjoy it.
Let them know.
And that's right. And we're out. We will see y'all on Monday. Have a great weekend.